Welcome to the Styled Space channel. I'm MJ. I'm truly happy to have you here join us on a video journey through Paris's most enchanting flea markets and hidden vintage boutiques. Today, we're unveiling the insider secrets that transform modest apartments into sophisticated holiday sanctuaries. Whether you're decorating a tiny studio or spacious penthouse, these authentic Christmas styling ideas prove that Parisian elegance is accessible to everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. Discovering Parisian Christmas markets, where vintage treasures hide. Step into the bustling energy of Vanves flea market on a crisp December morning. Here, among weathered wooden stalls and glittering vintage treasures, Parisians hunt for one-of-a-kind Christmas finds. We explore how locals navigate markets with intention, discovering authentic ornaments, handcrafted garlands, and sustainable decor pieces that tell stories of generations past. This market visit reveals the philosophy behind Parisian Christmas styling: quality over quantity, curated collections over mass production. The art of curating. Selecting authentic vintage ornaments and finds, curation is the heart of Parisian Christmas decor. Unlike mainstream approaches prioritizing quantity, French decorators focus on intentional selection, choosing pieces that resonate emotionally and aesthetically. We walk through Clignancourt Flea Market, where master decorators source their most prized ornaments. Discover the difference between authentic vintage pieces and reproductions, learn to spot quality craftsmanship, and understand why a single vintage baccarat crystal ornament outshines a dozen store-bought alternatives. Parisian color palette. Champagne gold, vintage cream, and jewel tones. Color sets the emotional tone for your entire Christmas environment. Parisian decorators have perfected a sophisticated palette combining warmth with refinement. Champagne gold, vintage cream, soft ivory, dusty rose, and jewel tones like midnight blue and burgundy. This palette creates visual harmony while maintaining festive spirit. Rather than relying on traditional reds and greens, these muted, sophisticated tones elevate the aesthetic, making even small apartments feel like curated gallery spaces. Salon transformation. Creating a stunning main living room vignette. The salon, your main living room, serves as the heart of your Christmas ambience. This space deserves intentional styling, balancing focal points with breathing room. We tour a beautifully decorated Parisian salon where vintage finds, strategic lighting, and curated vignettes transform an ordinary room into a cinematic retreat. Watch how a simple fireplace becomes an editorial masterpiece through layered garlands, candle holders, and carefully selected decorative objects. Bedroom holiday magic. Intimate Christmas styling in compact spaces. Your bedroom deserves Christmas attention too. Parisian decorators extend holiday elegance into every corner, including sleeping spaces. Here, restraint becomes essential. A few curated accents create intimacy without overwhelming. A vintage wreath above the bed. A single strand of fairy lights. Festive pillows in coordinating colors. A small vignette on the nightstand. These elements transform the bedroom into a peaceful holiday retreat. Kitchen and dining elegance. Festive table styling French style, the dining table becomes a stage for Parisian Christmas artistry. Rather than elaborate centerpieces, French decorators create refined simplicity, fresh greenery, vintage candle holders, fine glassware, and subtly placed ornaments. We style a complete table setting balancing beauty with functionality, showing how quality linens, polished silver, and elegant place cards transform an ordinary meal into a memorable occasion. Entryway sophistication. First impressions with vintage garlands. Your entryway creates the first impression, the moment guests experience your Christmas vision. Parisian designers understand this psychology, investing significant attention in entry styling. A single statement garland draped with intention sets the tone. Fresh evergreen, preferably sustainable, locally sourced, combined with vintage ribbon and selective ornament placement, creates immediate sophistication. Mantle and wall display. Layering textures for maximum visual impact. If you're fortunate to have a mantelpiece, it becomes the focal point of Parisian Christmas styling. We demonstrate the art of layering, base garland, candle holders at varying heights, vintage figurines, carefully selected ornaments, and a statement centerpiece. Asymmetry creates visual interest. Avoid perfect symmetry in favor of balanced composition that feels organic. Mirror and lighting tricks. Making small spaces feel larger and brighter, mirrors are your small apartment's secret weapon. By reflecting light and creating visual depth, they make rooms feel larger and brighter. Strategic mirror placement multiplies the impact of your Christmas lighting. Candlelight bounces across surfaces, fairy lights multiply, and festive displays appear doubled. We demonstrate mirror positioning techniques. Angled toward windows to capture natural light, positioned opposite light sources. Window dressing, creating cinematic holiday displays from inside out. Windows frame your apartment to the outside world and to yourself from within. Parisian designers treat windows as both gallery walls and light sources. A simple wreath tied with ribbon, a single strand of lights. Elegant swags of evergreen. The key is restraint and intentionality. Every element visible through glass should enhance both interior and exterior aesthetics. Vintage glass and mercury. Sourcing authentic Parisian ornament collections, vintage glass ornaments possess unique beauty, delicate, luminous, irreplaceable. Mercury glass, with its silvered interior, catches light incomparably. We explore authentic sourcing locations, reputable antique dealers, specialized flea market vendors, heritage antique centers. Learn to identify genuine vintage pieces, assess quality and condition, and negotiate fair prices. Sustainable Christmas, eco-friendly vintage styling secrets. Choosing vintage inherently embraces sustainability, giving new life to existing objects rather than contributing to consumption cycles. But beyond vintage selection, Parisian decorators practice deliberate sustainability. Fresh, locally sourced greenery from neighborhood markets. Reusable decorative elements that transition between years. Natural materials like wood, ceramic, and untreated fabrics. Photography and styling. Capturing your Christmas vignettes beautifully, every detail you style deserves to be photographed and shared. We teach photography techniques showcasing your Christmas work, how to position light, frame vignettes, capture scale, and convey emotion through images. Natural light, golden hour particularly, flatters vintage pieces. Angles matter. Shooting from slightly above emphasizes tabletop displays, while eye-level shots create intimacy. Blending old and new, modern accessories with vintage Christmas finds, authentic Parisian style never feels precious or museum-like. Rather, it blends eras confidently. A vintage ornament beside a contemporary art piece, an antique candle holder paired with modern glassware, a centuries-old mirror framing a contemporary print. This fearless mixing creates visual interest and prevents spaces from feeling dated. Final touches: scent, sound, and ambience to complete your Parisian holiday. A complete sensory environment requires attention to scent and sound alongside visual beauty. Parisian Christmas homes smell of pine, vanilla, clove, and subtle florals, not overwhelmingly but pervasively enough to register in visitors' subconscious. Candles, diffusers, and fresh greenery create this olfactory landscape. Classical music, or the natural sounds of crackling candles, provide auditory texture. Final Parisian Christmas moments. Creating lasting holiday magic. These finishing touches demonstrate the difference between decoration and immersive experience. By engaging all senses, you create environments that linger in memory long after visitors depart. Your apartment becomes an expression of your aesthetic philosophy and personal history. Thank you for joining this cinematic journey through Parisian Christmas elegance. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring content, and hit the notification bell for upcoming videos.